Today, we are going to talk about something we have all experienced injuries. Yes, the small cuts, big falls, or even a twisted ankle. Let's learn the different types of injuries and how they affect our bodies. So, let's begin. Hello, everyone. I am always here with someone new and fun to learn. Number 1, cut or wound, incision or laceration. A cut is a type of wound made by something sharp like a knife or glass. It is usually clean and has a clear edge. A wound is a broader term that includes all types of injuries where the skin is broken. It could be a cut, a scratch, a stab, gunshot, or even a deep injury. All cuts are wounds, but not all wounds are cuts. Number 2, fracture or broken bones. A fracture is a break or crack in a bone. It usually happens when too much pressure or force is applied to a bone, like in a fall, a sport injury, or a car accident. Some fractures are small and look like thin cracks in the bone. These are called hairline fractures. Other can be more serious, where the bone breaks completely into two or more pieces. Even though people often say broken bone, the medical term for it is fracture. Number 3, sprain and strain ligament injury. A sprain is an injury to the ligaments, the tough band of tissue that connect bones together at a joint. It usually happens when a joint is twisted or stretched too far, like when you suddenly turn your ankle while walking or running. A sprain can cause pain, swelling, bruising. While a strain, on the other hand, is an injury to muscle or tendon, the tissue that connect muscles to bones. It usually happens when a muscle is stretched too much or used too suddenly, like lifting something heavy. Number 4, burn or heat injury. A burn is an injury to the skin or deeper tissues caused by heat, such as fire, boiling water, steam, or hot objects. Burn can also happen from electricity, chemicals, or even too much sun exposures. Burns need to be treated carefully to prevent infection and help healing. Small burns can be treated at home by cooling the area with water, but serious burns need medical help right away. Number 5, bruise. Contusion. A bruise is a dark, painful area on the skin that appears after you bump into something or get hit. It happens when small blood vessels under the skin break and leak blood, but the skin itself doesn't break. Most bruises go away on their own in a few days without any special treatment, but using a cold pack can help reduce swelling and pain. Number 6, concussion or head injury. A concussion is a type of brain injury that happens when the head is hit or shaken hard. It doesn't always involve a cut or bleeding, but it affects how the brain works for a short time. Concussions are common in falls, car accidents, or sports like football or cycling. Number 7, dislocation. A dislocation is an injury where a bone moves out of its normal position in a joint. It usually happens because of sudden fall, accident, or strong impact, especially during sports or physical activities. When a joint is dislocated, it becomes very painful, swollen, and difficult to move. The area may also look bent or out of shape. A dislocation is different from a fracture because the bone is not broken. Number 8, bump, swelling under the skin. A bump is a small swelling or raised area on the skin that usually appears after you hit something or get hit. It happens when the body reacts to the impact by sending fluid or blood to the injured area, causing it to swell. Bumps are often seen on the head, arms, or legs and can be sore or tender to touch. Applying a cold pack soon after getting the bump can help reduce swelling and pain. Number 9, graze, abrasion. A graze is a minor injury where the top layer of the skin gets scraped off, usually by rubbing against a rough surface like the ground or a wall. It doesn't go deep into the skin, but it can be painful and may bleed a little. Even though a graze is not serious, it should be cleaned properly to remove any dirt and to prevent infections. Number 10, a splinter. A splinter is a small thin piece of something sharp like wood, glass, or metal that gets stuck under the skin. It usually happens when you touch or slide your hand across the rough surface like an old wooden table or fence. A splinter can cause a sharp pain and the area may become red, swollen, or sore. Those small splinters can be quite uncomfortable if not treated. Number 11. Blister, a small bubble on skin filled with water. A blister is a small bubble on the skin filled with clear fluid. It usually forms when the skin is rubbed or burned. One of the most common causes is wearing tight shoes that rub against your feet. If a blister does break on its own, the area should be cleaned gently and covered with a clean bandage. Most blisters heal on their own in a few days. Number 12. Whiplash neck injury. Whiplash is a neck injury that happens when the head is suddenly forced forward and then quickly backward, or the other way around. This fast movement can strain or damage the muscles, ligaments, and tissues in the neck. Whiplash is most common in the car accident, especially when someone is hit from behind, but it can also happen during sports or falls. Number 13. Sunburn, skin injury from UV rays. Sunburn is a skin injury caused by spending too much time in the sun without protection. It happens when the skin is exposed to ultraviolet rays, especially during the hottest part of the day. After a sunburn, the skin becomes red, warm, and painful to touch. Number 14. Sting injury. A sting injury happens when an insect or sea creature injects venom into the skin using a stinger. Common sting injuries come from bees, wasps, hornets, jellyfish, or certain types of ants. When a person gets stung, they usually feel a sudden sharp pain or burning at the spot. The area may become red, swollen, itchy, and painful. Number 15. Scars. Scars are marks left on the skin after a wound or injury has healed. They form when the body repairs damaged skin by producing a protein called collagen. The new tissue closes the wound, but it often looks different from the original skin. Scars can appear after cuts, burns, surgery, acne, or other injuries. So, friends, these are the main types of injuries. If you or someone gets hurt, stay calm, give first aid, and go to the doctor if needed. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. See you in the next fun learning video. Thank you. Bye bye.